So hi guys and welcome back to the first race of season 3. We are finally back in our own team and we have signed Lewis Hamilton. So that's a good news for us. Obviously he will be the one who can do something for us this season. So let's do the race targets and let's go into the race weekend.
Here we go, folks. F1 returns, starting here in Bahrain. Every team and driver comes here with the same goal, to win. But that's for the end of the season. For now, they have to prepare to fight for F1 glory. Alpine are debuting a brand new driver here, and that could shake things up. Let's get on with the weekend.
So guys, we are here for the first race of the season. Obviously I'm not going to show you this practice session but because it will be boring for you guys. So let's meet you guys in the qualifying.
We'll practice.
So guys, qualifying is completed. Practice is completed and we are now into qualifying. Obviously the setup does look like it's untested but it's probably nearly 100%. So let's just go into Q1 and we are into the first qualifying session of the season. So we are going to skip past them sometime, guys, because we are not going out as fast as we can this time. We want to wait a little and then we are going out a little later. So 15 minutes remaining, let's wait a little more. And I think, yep, this is the best time to send these guys out. Maini will be in front for this one and Hamilton will be behind him. So let's bring these guys out. Look at that, guys. Frederick Westy is in P1. Gasly now is in P1. Russell P3. Williams have brought a absolute crazy package this race or this season. I think they might be one of the best cars. And we have been blocked. Hamilton fully blocked by the McLarens coming out. And it was, I think, yep, it was Albon again. So 27-2 for Maini and 27-7. So 5 tenths lost for Hamilton. Obviously they met in between the corners, so I'm not going to fight over it a lot obviously, but let's skip past the time and let's see the cars getting out of the way properly. And Maini goes P6 and let's see where will Hamilton be, and Hamilton goes P9, which makes sense. So let's bring these guys in as fast as we can and let's just skip past this time. And Ricardo spun on 10-11. Turn 11. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Obviously there's a big curve on that around the outside and it can happen. So we are going out again, guys, on the used set of soft tires this time, and we are going to give these guys enough space this time. And if they aren't improving on their laps, we will bring them in too. So starting their second lap and most probably their last lap. We want to be their last lap, but it might not be so. Hamilton on his second lap, what will be its green sector, and it's 5 tenths faster, and it's a purple sector for Maini. Where has Maini pulled this time from? That's amazing. Let's see. Second sector for Hamilton, what it will be, and it's not going to come out, and it will come out now, and it's not, well, it's not improvement, but it's improvement for Maini. Maini showing some crazy pace right now, and we want to know what is happening. Hamilton goes to P11, Maini, and he goes P4. Maini goes P4 on a used set, I think. That has to be a used set. Let's see. And look at that, guys, 83%. Yes, that was a used set of tires because Hamilton is also on 83%. What has happened? We might have to use another set for Hamilton, but we do not have the time. So we will have to just wait here. So look at that. Everyone is in their in lap, and we have somehow we have been able to just get into Q, and we have a game cached, guys. We have a game cached and we will have to start again. No. And guys, we will have to do the Q1 again because, well, my game crashed. This is, I think, the second time that has happened. So we are again going to go out and we are again going to wait. So let's wish that we do not have to waste another set of tires here this time. And we are going to wait again. And we are not going to show you this time. So let's skip to the part where I send these guys out. So 12 minutes remaining, we are sending Maini out. Obviously, look at that. I wanted to see this for this time. And the car is looking good. I don't know if you guys like it or not, but I think the car is looking good. So outlap for these guys and we shall see. Look at that. Maini has already started his lap here. And Hamilton has a little bit of a traffic, which I think he might get a slipstream here. So that's a good news for him. And Maini does not have anyone in front of him. So at 27.5, so slow. Maini is slow this time by 6/10. And we have a yellow flag. Please don't tell me. And it looks like, yep, it was Ocon who spun on turn 8. So let's wish it did not have hindered any of, well, Lewis Hamilton's performance was hindered now, even though it wasn't hindered at first. And Maini goes P10, Hamilton. Let's skip past, goes P14, makes sense. Guys, that's worse than the first one. But we are going to go on these sets again. As we have seen, we can get some good time out here. And we are, okay, what the hell? And what the hell is happening to mine? Let's send Hamilton out first of all, and we will see what's happening to Maini then. Let's go back on those used set of tires. And Lewis Hamilton is lucky. Okay, what the hell? Okay, why can't I send out what's happening to Kush, man? What's happening to this game? What kind of a bug this is? And I can't send out again. This is a joke. But let's just send Hamilton out, because obviously if Maini gets out of Q1, he gets out of Q1. I don't mind at this point because we can't do anything. So Hamilton starting his first lap here, and see, people are already putting in faster lap times than Maini, and we can't do anything. So Hamilton does not improve in his first sector, and in the second sector he does improve, and he is right now last. So let's wish he can get some good time here. Race to the line, and he goes nowhere. Hamilton is out into Q1.
Can't get much quicker.
That's not a good sign for us.
Okay, nice.
And Maini is too close, and Maini looks like, yep, he is not out of Q1. And guys, I think we had the pace. It was my fault. I got a little cheap here. Should have sent Hamilton out on a new set of tires, but obviously it's not going to hurt us too much, because we will have 3 sets of new soft tires to use in the race. So that will be a good sign for us. So Q2 here, let's send Maini on that used set of tires. That's the most we can do right now. So starting his first lap into Q2 with a used set of tires, Charles Leclerc in Haas, and Maini has locked up. Let's just bring him in. Not the best luck we are having right now, and not the best race, well, the best start of the season I was hoping for we will get. So let's go on a new set of tires, and let's send Maini out straight away, because we are not waiting for anyone this time, guys. I'm not going to get any kind of problem in this lap. So starting his first lap into Q2, which I think he will finish. So let's see. there is a Haas in front of him who might get into the way, but let's see where he will be a problem. So, first sector green, a good sector, 4 tenths faster from his first Q1 time. So, the Haas is out of the way properly. Second sector is also green. That's good, and I think 2 tenths faster, and he goes speed 12. That's not good. That is not good. So let's bring Maini in. Let's go straight away on a new set of tires, and we are going to wait and get him a slipstream this time. I think that was the thing that was missing for Maini's lap, so we are going to wait and send him behind the Mercedes of, I think that is that is Lando Norris. Yep, that is Lando Norris. So let's skip past the time and let's wait. And Maini is, look at that, guys. Maini is too close to Lando Norris, and Lando Norris is too close to the Haas. Obviously, even if I want to do everything, I might not be able to slow him down enough. So, starting his second and final lap into Q3, and the Haas and the Mercedes of Lando Norris are fighting here, which I do not want to see, because we will be the one getting hindered here, and the Haas is of, I think, Charles Leclerc. Nope, it's Hülkenberg who is creating problem for Mercedes, Lando Norris, and we have lost time. Look at that, guys. We have lost so much time. I don't think there is any point doing any lap here, because look at that, he is 6 tenths slower. So if he do an amazing lap here, and he is slow. Let's just bring Maini in. There is no point in doing this lap. And Alonso is in. Antonelli is in P16. Antonelli in the Red Bull is out of Q2. That's not something you see always. Antonelli was out, and I think he did not do any. His second lap, I don't know what's happening to him, but look at that. Frederick Westy in the McLaren got second, and Fernando Alonso is on pole with Alexander Albon completing the front row. So guys, let's just go into the race and see, can we score some points in that.
Here in Sakir, the floodlights are on, and it's nearly time for 57 laps around the Bahrain International Circuit.
Bahrain has seen some of the most dramatic races in F1, like Sergio Perez's incredible 2020 victory, surging ahead from being last on the opening lap.
Bahrain is known for high tyre degradation, as the asphalt here is so abrasive. The drivers are facing many low to medium speed corners, and any heavy braking will inevitably take its toll on the tyres. Here we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
So, in the race, and I must say, guys, I know you guys might not like this, but I think the livery and the overalls are looking really good. So, let's see. I think Kush Maini has only one set of soft tires, good soft tires remaining, so we will have to use that, and we are going to use 2 softs for Lewis Hamilton. So let's wish that we can score some points in this race. And with 99% car setup and 93% car setup for these guys, let's just go into the grid formation.
Welcome back, everyone. The final preparations are now being made as we head into the race. There's certainly been a buzz around the Mercedes driver this weekend.
What can they manage from 18th? It'll be interesting to see, that's for sure.
Right, let's get to it then. Here we go with the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
So we are here in the first race of the season. Hamilton not getting the best start we would have liked to him for this race, but he is in P20 obviously. And what has happened here? what happens? Everyone was so slow, and because of that, look at that. Something changed, and because of that, Charles Leclerc in P3 and Hülkenberg is in P5. What is happening here? But we are pushing right now to these guys, and let's try to overtake all of the cars here. Hamilton looking good here. Let's wish we can do something in this. And Tsunoda is in P2 and Alonso is in P1. I think this will be a chaotic season, guys, and we are here for it. Let's see. The tires are already, even not completing the first lap, tires are already very hot. So we have to bring these temps down straight away, otherwise they will cry out loud. Hamilton is not really happy, and even Maini is not really, his confidence is also low, and Maini has overtaken Ricardo. That's a good news. Obviously I'm not going to see that one for right now. For right now we have to look at that, and Maini from the inside goes over and overtake Lawson. That's the stuff we are talking about, guys. So let's skip past the time again this time. And Maini has overtaken, first of all, Hamilton has overtaken Logan Sargent. Let's see that into the braking for turn 11. That's what I'm saying, guys. We had the pace, guys. We made a mistake with Lewis Hamilton, obviously, and he is happy. Obviously we made a dumb mistake there, and he has the pace to overtake these guys. So let's just bring that down, and look at that, guys. Maini has also overtaken Lando Norris. So let's push them here a little bit so that they can consolidate their position here. And Antonelli is losing position. Does he have some kind of damage? It does not look like it. See, his front wings is intact. Let's see his rear wing. His rear wing looks intact. Yep, there is no damage. So what's happening to him? But I don't care, because we are here with Hamilton in P18, and our job is to overtake these guys. So let's skip past the time. Obviously I think Antonelli is trying to look at that, he is trying to get some cleaner air into his engine, which is I think already overheating, and we have the Ferrari engine in our back, which is looking good. So that's a good news. Obviously Tsunoda, well, he tried to overtake Alonso there and wasn't able to do, and Vesti took the chance and overtook Tsunoda there. Obviously Alonso, well, pushed him out a little bit, which in real life would have gotten him a penalty, but this is the game, we do not get penalties here. So Porsche already losing a second to Gasly. So we are going to skip past the time a little bit, guys, because we want to see. So with the DRS, Maini has overtaken Porsche. Let's see that again. Maini on a roll, Hamilton are on a roll, obviously after a bad qualifying. So let's see, with the help of DRS into braking for turn 1. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying, guys. I'm having fun right now because this is amazing. Should I push Maini a little extra here so that he can catch up to Gasly? You know what? That might be a good idea. And let's remove the avoid high risk curve for both of these guys, so that we can, well, you know what, actually let's keep them, because it helps us in saving tire wear while pushing a little extra. And look at that, well, he caught up to the Gasly a little bit, but he lost time. But look at that, we are now pushing with Hamilton, and Ocon pushed Antonelli wide. We will get DRS. Antonelli gets DRS now, but we have gone side by side with Antonelli into braking. Antonelli is not giving up that position, but he has to now, and Hamilton has overtaken Antonelli, and Porsche has overtaken Maini, but that's not going to be a problem, and we are going to save Maini, and we are still pushing Hamilton because we want to overtake Ocon and go on the back of this Ricardo, Norris and Lawson's train. So with the help of DRS into braking for turn 11, and that's as simple as it is. So let's remove the avoid high risk curve for Hamilton so that he can push a little bit. And even after pushing, he wasn't able to overtake. Obviously Maini overtakes Porsche, but this will keep on going. But what this is helping us is get back here in the above DRS train, because look at that, Russell, Gasly, and I think this is Max Verstappen who is in P10, and we are catching up to this group of cars. And look at that, we are now in the DRS of these guys, and Hamilton has again overtaken Ocon. My goodness, he's doing a amazing job here. We have finally caught up. So let's save everything. Obviously he must have used up a lot of his tire wear, a little lower, but it looks good, so that's a good news for us. We have used a lot of fuel, so we will also have to save that. So let's go on avoid high risk curve for him. Obviously we are on here, and we are still on avoid high risk curve, and even after that we are losing a little bit of a time. And let's go for drive clean air for both of these guys, because look at that, guys, their engines are crying out loud, 117 and 118, so it might be a little difficult. And Antonelli overtakes Hamilton, but that doesn't matter, guys, it will keep happening, because look at that, from P6 to P11 there is a DRS train, and then there is P12 there is a DRS train, and Ricardo, which is P13 to P17 is a DRS train, so it's not going to be a problem for us. So we have a yellow flag and we have a crash, so let's see.
We've had a crash.
So it was Lando Norris in the Mercedes taking out Lawson. It wasn't, I think, Lando Norris's fault, but he got stuck with the tire of Lawson and just went off circuit. So this must have lost him a little bit of a time, and because of that, see, we are also a little bit far from these guys. So the engine isn't really looking good, so we have no point in saving that. So let's just push Hamilton in here, and we will have to, I think we should push little bit extra with Hamilton, because we will try to do an undercut on these guys, considering Lando Norris is on mediums, Antonelli and Lawson are still on soft tires. So we are in the DRS train, so we are still here, so let's skip past the time and we will wait. So Hamilton has overtaken Lando Norris and Ocon. So let's see again, Lawson with the help of DRS overtaken by Lewis Hamilton into the braking for turn 1. That's a good one. So let's see, Hamilton has lost a little bit too much time while overtaking these guys, because look at that, Antonelli he is now in P13. Obviously he is in a much faster car, so it makes sense. So we have removed that for him, and we are going to remove this for Maini too, so that he can push a little bit extra now. And look at that, I think that was Max Verstappen and Hülkenberg touching wheel to wheel there, sparking away, doing an amazing job. And we are going to skip past again, because we don't really have to watch that. And look at that, guys, it's just 13 laps and Alonso and Albon are in a world of their own. Vesti is 9 seconds behind, Sonoda is 4/10 behind in 4th, Gasly is in 5th, Bottas, who is almost, he's just trying to stay in the DRS of these guys, isn't able to do. And I don't know how Haas is in 7 and 8. I did not able to research that much for these guys, but since they have done it, congratulations to them. And Russell is also losing DRS, and look at that, guys, Maini overtakes Max Verstappen. I will have to see that, but Max Verstappen comes back and overtakes him back, which makes sense. You can't win them all, but we will win some points here, 100%. And look at that, Hamilton is into the DRS of Porsche. So we are again going to skip past a little bit, and we will see what we can do more. Hamilton has almost caught up to the DRS of Antonelli, who is in the first car with the fastest car on the grid, and he will now get DRS and he will close up to Antonelli. Obviously that's a good news. Obviously these guys are slower than us, but we are stuck in a DRS chain, which happens in a race. So we are going to save some fuel here behind Antonelli, and we are going to wait waiting game we are going to play. So we will wait a lap or two more. And look at that, guys. Even after not pushing, the tires in the dirty air of these guys get so hot. And even after that, Antonelli gets overtaken by Hamilton. Hamilton on a charge to show that he is the best driver on the grid, but Antonelli with his fastest car overtakes back. So let's just skip past the time till we go for the pits here. We have a pit stop, optimum pit stop time coming in. So we are going to bring Maini in because he obviously have to go on 2 sets of medium tires. So let's push him 100% and we are going to wait with Hamilton for the next lap. So let's skip past the time. Maini goes into the pits and let's push Hamilton. And look at that, guys. He was able to save 0.6 kgs, more than half a kg. And look at that, guys. We have 3 sets of new soft tires, but we are going on mediums because softs at the end will be the best choice to go on. And I want best pace at the end because that will be the best time to overtake these guys. And Antonelli has undercut Maini too, obviously a little. We knew that obviously because we pit 2-3 laps later, and because of these guys, both of them are on soft. Russell, Charles Leclerc are on mediums. So we can push right now and get into the DRS of these guys, and then we will also be fighting with these guys. So Hamilton is now into the pits and Maini's tires are back in the range, but he is still 1.8 seconds behind these guys, but he has Max Verstappen who has overtaken him. So Max Verstappen will be our horse to the carriage and he will help us get back in front of these guys. So Hamilton comes in P15. He is just close to Lawson. Lawson obviously did an undercut on us, which we replied by having around 4 laps younger tire than him. So let's skip past the time and we will wait. We will wait here and Ricardo has overtaken us. Makes sense. And Maini has lost some time. And it's because he is just slow, which do not make sense. So we will have to push him a little bit now. Let's push him on fuel too. And let's see. Hamilton is also pushing here, but he is pushing Ricardo here. So let's see. And Ricardo is also gaining. What's happening? How are these guys gaining? And it's because Ricardo and Lawson are on soft tires, which makes sense. But Hülkenberg and Max Verstappen are also able to pull away from us. That's not a good sign. And everyone else has pit. So we will have to show a really amazing pace with Hamilton and with Maini to get something in this race. So let's go 100% for now and we will try to overtake Ricardo and Lawson with Hamilton. And look at that, guys. Maini has lost so much time. Hamilton has used up a lot of his tires but wasn't able to overtake anyone, and he tried to do again something but wasn't able to do. So we are going to save. There is no point in pushing, guys. We are going to save at this point and we are going to skip past the time and save all this fuel and some of this fuel for Maini too. So Lando Norris has caught up and he has overtaken us and he is lost the DRS to these guys. What's happening? Obviously we can push a little bit now. I think this is the best time to push. Let's use our deploy too, and we are now going to overtake these guys as fast as we can. So at the start of lap 28, here goes Hamilton with the help of his ERS and Lawson. I don't know where he has shown this pace, but he still gets overtaken by Hamilton. Hamilton now will go for Ricardo, who has caught up to Maini. So let's make Hamilton get caught up to Maini, and all three will try to overtake each other and try to make a DRS train and go for glory here. So let's avoid high risk for Hamilton and let's remove that for Maini. And Maini is now going to push And we are going to skip past the time a little bit and let's see. Maini did push a little bit and he is now in P13 and Perez spun on turn 13. We have to see that. So, okay, that corner is a little bit worse for Bea anyway, so it makes sense. But let's just skip past the time, guys. I don't know what we can do. We cannot push these guys more. Obviously, I will have to also save some fuel for Hamilton. And look at that, guys. Lando Norris is just near us, and even with that problem of saving so much fuel, Hamilton overtakes Ricardo without any problem. So let's skip past the time and look at that, guys. We have caught up. We have collectively caught up to Hülkenberg and Verstappen. That is, and Porsche is in P10. So we want to be somewhere here, somewhere near Antonelli, Leclerc, Porsche, and Max Verstappen. So I think we have saved enough with Hamilton. Everything else will be saved by him with every other means. So let's just skip past the time and we will wait. So we are losing time, guys. So we will have to remove the avoid high race curve for both of these guys and then we will see their real pace. So we are skipping past a little bit and we have a yellow flag and we have a crash. And looks like it was Albon. And it is Albon with Pierre Gasly. And into the last corner they touch. And not that big of a crash. Not that big of a crash. But I think Albon has incurred some damage. I don't know, it might be on... Let's see. It must be on the front wing, but his front wing looks good. I don't know what he got damage on, but obviously it doesn't matter to us because we are trying to fight these guys for points. So let's skip past again. So here with the help of DRS, Maini is just behind Hamilton and Hamilton hasn't been able to save him. And Hamilton, they are still going side by side, guys. That's amazing battle here. But Maini again with the help of DRS goes back and Hamilton has been overtaken. Hamilton has overtaken Maini. That's the fight we are looking for. And look at that, guys. People have pit. Let's see. Bottas, Albon, Porsche and Lawson. But we are not going to pit because look at that, guys. Let's see on the strategy here. If we go on the soft tires right now, see, we won't be able to make it till the end. Or it will be barely that we won't even be able to push. So I think we might have to pit now. Let's push. Let's push, guys, because we can do it. We can do it. We have to do it. It's not even can. So first let's bring these temps down for both of these guys for one lap. Let's skip past the time for now. And most of these guys have pit. So we are going to wait a little. And so this lap, the temps are lower for Hamilton. So let's push Hamilton first. And let's bring him in on a new set of soft tires. And look at that, he will get DRS and he will try to overtake and do not fight your teammate, Maini. Thank you. And Maini has given space to Hamilton so that he can push. Obviously, we are going to push Maini for the next lap. So, Hamilton into the pits and we remove high race car for Maini and push him too. Obviously I'm saving and we are going on the soft tires because the medium tires are too slow. So let's see. Into the pits, 2.699 all-night pit stop. Let's see what Maini can do here. And Hamilton comes out in P16. Just behind Ocon. So that's not really a good sign for us, is it? But we can slowly catch up to these guys. Has Norris? No, Norris has not pit. I almost got an heart attack. I thought Norris also pit, but Albon and Vesti has pit. So should I push a little bit with the battery? I don't think so. So let's just save and look at that. Mine is into the pits. and Russell is out of the pits. Norris is into the pits. Porsche is not into the pits, and he goes behind
Oh, it looks
Hamilton,
like a pit
and
stop
Hamilton
issue.
overtakes Ocon. So that's a good work for him. Let's use the deploy if we have to, so that he can stay in front of Ocon, and let's see where Maini comes out. He comes out 3 seconds behind these guys. So let's push him to bring those tire temps back into the range, and it is now back in the range. So let's, well, what can we do here? We cannot push too much here because, and Maini has spun. What is he doing? And his tires are gone. Go, Maini, go. What are you waiting for, man?
Yellow.
Guys. So he,
Along the straight
Maini
here,
ain't getting any points,
the
so what,
opportunity begging
there
to
is no point worrying about Maini now. But we will at least try to catch up to Lando Norris, Lawson and Ricciardo and overtake them. So let's push him right now. Or we should, let's just bring these temps first of all back in. Obviously, pushing won't do him much. But we can push Hamilton here so that he can catch up to these guys. So 2 laps of pushing, guys, and look at that. Hamilton lost 1 kg of fuel. That's a little crazy fuel usage by our car, so we will have to worry about that too. So look at that. This is the time where we should have had. We lost a little bit because of the, well, it was a used set of tires too. So Lando Norris has done a fastest lap and he is fighting with Ricciardo. Obviously, Porsche is on medium tires. Antonelli, Hülkenberg, all 3 are on. Well, Hülkenberg will have to pit, so he is not our concern. Antonelli and Porsche they will be a problem. But it's only 12 laps remaining. Will Hülkenberg actually pit? I don't know, guys. He has been overtaken by Antonelli, and we have caught up 5 seconds to Porsche, so we can't push too much here. So we can push a little bit on our tires, but we cannot push on our fuel a little bit because it will go off very fast. And Maini has finally caught up to Lawson, at least, because Ricciardo is in front, 5 seconds in front of Lawson, but Lawson just out of DRS, but Maini will get the DRS. So let's put him on avoid high risk curve, because we will have to save some of that tire temps and fuel temps too. So with the help of DRS, for the inside goes Maini, but wasn't able to do. And Messi has locked up again. It doesn't matter. We have to worry about this, guys, because Hamilton has caught up to Porsche, and Porsche has, well, he tried to caught up to Hülkenberg, because Hülkenberg, I don't know why he decided to go on that one tire. Obviously, he must have pit twice, right? He did not. He is trying to go on a one stop. That's bold, I guess you can say, but not smart in any opinion. So Hamilton is now stuck behind Hülkenberg. That's not a good news, obviously. Finally he overtakes, but we have already lost 2.3 seconds to Porsche. Not a good news. While we have to save a lot of fuel too. Maini is fighting with Porsche without any problem, and Max Verstappen and Hülkenberg both are into the pits at a very bad time, because look at that, guys. Now we are fighting Porsche for points, and now I will have to push. Let's skip past the time. And we have overtaken Charles Leclerc. How has that happened? We will save a little bit, and I want to see. And it's because Charles Leclerc,
Let's have a look as we go.
well, he
into the
just went
13th
wide.
corner. There's
He
the
went
opening.
fully wide. Lewis Hamilton also went a little wide, but Charles Leclerc went a little too wide, and because of that we were able to overtake him. So 7 laps remaining. Hamilton, well, he is in P10 now, and we had to push for Porsche, and we will now again push for Porsche, because I think we can, guys, we can overtake him. And Maini, I don't think pushing his tires is a good idea. We are on a avoid high risk curve, because look at that, guys. His tires might not even make till the end, so we can't push him anymore. We can push his battery a little bit at this point in time, and we have caught up to Porsche, and we can get 2 points here, guys, if we play our cards right. So we have to save a lot here. Now we will have to save a lot, because at the end of the laps, well, at the end of the race will be the time when we fight, and Maini has used up all his battery to catch up to Charles Leclerc, who just pit, so he won't be a problem, and Hamilton has already overtaken Porsche. Let's see that too. And it was into turn 4 with the help of DRS into the braking for turn 4, and that's how you do it. So let's skip past the time a little bit, and look at that, guys. Gasly is in P2 now, and we have caught up to the DRS of George Russell, almost caught up to the DRS of George Russell. So can we overtake George Russell too? That will be crazy, because look at that. Alonso is in P1, Gasly is 11 seconds behind him, and Bottas and Tsunoda has just pulled out a blinder. They are in P4 and P3, and Tsunoda has overtaken, well, Bottas, and Westy is 5 seconds behind him. Antonelli has done an amazing work to recover from that awful qualifying, and Albon is in P7, Russell is in P8, and we are almost, let's just go medium here. Let's push a little bit on the tires here and try to catch up to Russell, and we have caught up to Russell. That's a good news, and the good news is that Porsche has lost a lot of time to us. So soft tires, soft tires into the ERS, into the braking, wasn't able to overtake, but we have 20% more tire wear than Russell. Skipping past the time, he will now get TRS, and he finally again overtakes. That's amazing work for us. And that Charles Leclerc doing a fastest lap, where has that come from? So let's push Hamilton in a little bit, and we are also seeing another race going on, but we do not worry about that. So Hamilton is in he is in P8, and he has caught up to Albon, who has, let's see about his tires, 9% worse tire than us, but he is on medium tires, which if he pushes can give him some enough grip, but we have overtaken him. So we are, Hamilton is showing the pace of the century here, guys. I just don't even know what to say at this point. And look at that, he has almost broken DRS to Albon, and we are going to push him so that he can fully broke the DRS, and he has 2 seconds in front of Albon. Obviously our fuel is only 0.1% in, so skipping past the time, because we are going to wait till the last lap started, and Alonso has started his last lap on 46% of medium tires, Gasly on 44. We are on 58% of soft tires. So guys, waiting till the end helped. Waiting till the end helped us a lot. And look at that, guys. And we have lapped, I think that was the ruler. Nope, that was Perez. We have lapped Perez here. Obviously, I feel bad for Maini. He did not have that much pace, and he had a little bit of a bad luck and a little bit of his own mistake. So I think I should have pushed, guys. I should have pushed for Westy too. We could have gotten P6 here, but obviously, guys, it's an amazing race already, and we have done amazing. And look at that, guys, crossing the finish line. Alonso wins the first race of the season and the first race of Bahrain GP, and he can do something. He can be the title contender with Pierre Gasly, who comes out in P2, Tsunoda into P3, and Bottas into P4. Antonelli recovering an amazing race here, and we come out in P7. And our teammate, Hamilton's teammate Maini, wasn't able to do that much, but I guess, guys, it was a good race. And we have stopped right there because we did not have any fuel left, which makes sense. But guys, I think we have done amazing. And let's skip past the time, and let's go for the celebrations. And look at that. This is, I think, kush. which
including
do not
the
make sense. We
performance
should
of
have
the driver
seen
currently
Lewis
on our
Hamilton, who
screens.
must be really happy.
And for them,
And
it's
I am
P16
happy too,
and
guys.
no points
So
from
let's
today's
first see
race.
the podium celebration and then we
And
will
the
talk.
talented veteran rounds off another great drive, adding to his impressive F1 podium tally.
That gives them their first win of the season, and it was really well deserved.
And we've certainly kicked things off in style, here at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be
So look
feeling
at that,
in the
guys.
garage
Everyone
at the
is
end of
clapping.
that?
Obviously,
Well, it was a bit
I
of a
think we
mixed
should
bag
have
here.
scored more points, I think, because Westy could have easily been overtaken. And if we had started a little earlier, well, higher up, we could have done something more. But we are not going to worry about that because this was only the first race, guys. We can still go crazier and we can still do lot of work here. Because look at that, guys. 13 places by Lewis Hamilton and 11 places by Antonelli and well, Cantonelli doesn't sound bad, but well, we have that. Valtteri Bottas gained 4 and Pierre Gasly gained 9 positions. So Fernando Alonso still won the race, and we are, look at that, we are P5. We are P5. Aston Martin, I think, have a chance to fight for the championship. So P5 might be the best of the rest. So guys, I think we have a chance of becoming the best of the rest this season. So that will be a good thing for us. So guys, if you are enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you for the next one.